There we go. Now you can hear us. Hello, chat. She brought in flowers for me, and we were talking about that. Me like, there we go. Flowers. And she said, boys deserve flowers too. And she's right. We do.
Yeah. Love you.
Thank you, baby. Right above the cuck chair too, where they belong, where it means a romance.
Not love.
It's not love if you don't have a cuck chair, indeed. Someone's got to sit in. How you doing though, chat? Good news, I'm going to be releasing the 007 video tomorrow. It's basically done. I'm just doing 1 or 2 polishing jobs on it tonight before I go to bed. And it'll be coming out on Patreon tomorrow and then like a day later on YouTube. So finally done, and I freed up my schedule to work on something else, namely a new Patreon video. How have you been doing? How have I been doing? I've been basically working on the video a lot to get that out. And we've both been working on the house to get it in order the way we want it. I still need to decorate my office. I've been putting that off. But we basically have the rest of the house, I think, the way we want. You love my cat. We have 2, where the one you just saw was Dex. She's been my longtime kitty. Luna is here somewhere, but not in my office. Come here, Dex. You got a fan. She's a very noisy kitty. Yeah? But now she's being very silent because I said that. Nice cat, nice cat. Thank you. She is a nice cat. She's got her pretty, she's got her oddball behaviors though. Right now she's still kind of shy about the new place. You have a cat named Dudley, black cat. Dex, you said. But yeah, this is Dex. We have another cat named Luna, who's a black cat. Looking to get out of my comfort zone, but I'm very nervous. I watched Taxi Driver by Martin Scorsese. That film changed my life. Well, hey, I'm not sure what your comfort zone is, but, challenging yourself is never a bad idea. I'm not sure how the movie challenged that, but hey, whatever gets you going. All right, Dex, you gotta get down. Taxi Driver, yeah, I've never seen Taxi Driver myself. Something I'm planning to get for my office soon will be one of those streaming teleprompters, so I can just basically read chat while looking directly at the camera. I think that'll be pretty useful. Been thinking of getting one of those for a while. I'm just kind of like sick of you guys getting nothing but a constant side profile of me looking over and reading my monitor. There we go. Give some headspace. Also, I need to, hold on a second, I got to boot up another piece of software so the chat will appear on screen. Your display isn't showing chat? I'm right ahead of you. I just now saw that myself. Hold on a second. Also, musical, thank you for the 200 bits. And who was the, hold on a second, I'm looking for who. Also, K-Rose, thank you for 84 months of being a sub, by the way. Oh, shit, I activated the wrong, I don't need cap cutout. Shit, what the hell? Pastor Lab, that's what I need. You ate radiator off the grilled cheese? And how many eyeballs do you now currently have? Also, is that one of those old school, like, lead ones? I bet lead is really tasty, to be honest with you. I bet it's like a sweet metal. If we, I don't know, have you ever just tasted metal before? That's gonna be my new autism catchphrase. Have you ever tasted metal, bro? It's like, I bet money, like, metals have their own flavor. Like, lead's probably like a very sweet metal. Mercury is probably sour. There's got to be someone has put together the flavor profile, and I'm willing to nominate myself. Hayden, yeah, I heard about the lady from Until Dawn and several other TV shows and movies. Uh, well, you're passing on. Someone failed that quick time event, didn't they? Someone failed one too many quick time events. That's what did it in. Lead paint chips were popular back in the day, and there's a reason. You don't just eat a paint chip. You never hear of people eating non-lead paint chips. It was only just lead-based paint chips. Like, no one's eating like this, like new age paint chips because they taste terrible. You need that good old-fashioned lead in there to make it tasty. She voiced Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts 1. Weirdly enough, I still know her. I recognize her more from Until Dawn than Kyrie. But was she even going to be in the new Kingdom Hearts 4? Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, you guys saw the new trailer, right? With them having they showing off one of the Disney films. It's the one with the Day of the Dead. But then they showed off the non-Disney parts of it, and it's instantly like, oh, it's still Kingdom Hearts, meaning it doesn't make any sense. It's a bunch of Nomura's bullshit, and it's gonna be terrible. It's like he just can't just listen, Nomura. I'm gonna be very obnoxious, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do your job for you. Go back to what you did in Kingdom Hearts 1. Have the focus be on the Disney worlds. Have the Disney villains be the actual villains. Maybe allow yourself one, possibly two of your anime bullshit villains that you want to throw in there. Keep it at that. And Sora just looks weird. Sora is like, he's looking too human. He lost his big ass feet. His hair is looking more like a Final Fantasy character. I don't know if I like it. And also, apparently, you play separately as Donald and Goofy and Mickey. They're not like all teamed up, and probably until the end. But and it looks like he's just in Tokyo or in like that Final Fantasy like Versus 13 world that he never truly got to make. Yeah, it's looking like a lot of Final Fantasy 15 inside your Kingdom Hearts is the way it's looking. Is Lucky streaming tonight? No, she will be streaming again soon though. But she's currently getting her office set up to take in her acting clients, and it's nearly complete. Minus the floor buffing and like some paint on the walls, but everything else is there. But she'll be streaming again very soon. Probably maybe tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow, but if not, soonish. She said she might be streaming tomorrow or on Thursday. I might as well show Noctis. I mean, they basically do that. There's that Noctis like placeholder that was in the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC and also that weird game trailer. He was in Kingdom Hearts 4. Is Hades still James Woods? I doubt it because I think James Woods got canceled. So they probably got someone who sounds like James Woods. Have you guys noticed, I was actually mentioning this to Lucky, that when it comes to Disney villains, they do not get to use the Disney villains at all. It's really just like Hades, the witch lady from the original Snow White, and Bruno or Bluto, whatever his name is. That's it. Every other villain is like never in their Disney world. Like, do you remember when they did Frozen? Like the villain of that movie, like the prince, he shows up and like Hans, yeah, he's like, he doesn't get a single line. He just creeps onto the screen in the background and gets beaten and you never see him again. He doesn't have a scene, he's just there because they had to. But no other villains seem to get used. It's kind of weird. People bitching about Drake's new girlfriend, the goth lady. Who cares? Don't worry too much about that kind of shit. He was boring anyway. I mean, he served his purpose of what he's meant to represent in the movie. But in the game, he's just like a guy who, if you don't watch, I remember sending it for that. If you didn't watch the movie, you'll have no idea who he is. And he just shows up. Yeah, Maleficent, thank you. I think it's just weird they don't get to use the villains. And I don't know why. It's like they're missing out on huge chunks of like the worlds, and then they don't even use the worlds effectively. Like, I'm also assuming, I don't know, I'm hoping they use less Disney worlds. I know I'm saying that I'm going to regret it later because the stuff they'll come up with that's original will suck. But, I don't know, I hope they can just focus, I don't know. Here's the thing, I don't think anyone knows what they want from Kingdom Hearts anymore. It's such a mess that it's like everything and you get nothing anyways. Hades and Oron in Hell was cool. It was Hades, but Hades for some reason is like is a little worn out now because they've used him so much. So I feel like they need to, I don't know. Oh man, and they've completely dropped using Final Fantasy characters really for like all this original bullshit. What's this game about? Basically think of something like, what if BioShock met Doom and was set at a carnival. And you have to save, you know, it's basically that. Bioshock Infinite plus Doom plus clowns. Thoughts on Wolverine? You mean the character or the upcoming game, GMC? The game looks decent. I mean, Insomniac always makes a pretty decent first game and then makes a, you know, kind of mid to like, yeah, forgettable follow-up. So I'm assuming the new Wolverine game will be pretty solid. And they'll try to lead that into a bigger X-Men game later on. But, unlike, say, Spider-Man, though, I don't think it's going to be as big. Spider-Man had the cool web-slinging gameplay. Wolverine is just like a berserker with claws. And he heals himself really fast. So outside of like more violence, I don't really see it being, you know, as good as like their first Spider-Man game. You know, like Jean and Logan being a thing. They've been a thing before though, haven't they? Like, and also thruples and quadruples and harems. I don't know. X-Men is weird. I couldn't tell you who they're sleeping with these days in X-Men. Everyone apparently. How are you feeling tonight? Oh my gosh, basically, GMC the movie. Let's see. You and Lucky ever have a kid? Promise you won't make them a child star? I would not want that for them. No, they would not be a child star. Child stars tend to end up getting abused or like used and just like kind of like messed up. Very few of them make it out properly. Some of them do. Also, 200 bits from musical. I could be wrong, but I remember hearing Disney grab the rights at Splinter Cell. That belongs to Ubisoft, so no. Not unless Ubisoft sold them. No, I predict, if you're talking about Kingdom Hearts again, because you're talking about Disney, I predict Star Wars will finally make its debut in the world of Kingdom Hearts. You will see a Star Wars level, probably of like, if they're smart, it will be from the original trilogy, not all this new shit. They'll like have you like going along with Luke Skywalker to the Death Star for the first time or something. Some point Disney will only release live action release and Kingdom Hearts will run out of worlds to visit so they could use Don Bluth movies. Does anyone even recognize that though? Just wait until Disney buys Warner Brothers and then they'll get the, you know, you'll one day see Sora going to the world of Middle Earth. You'll have Lord of the Rings levels in Kingdom Hearts. That's my prediction for long-term future, if Nomura survives long enough. You want an Avengers level fighting Heartless with Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk? I mean, they probably would keep it. I mean, that's actually probably possible. Also, what the hell happened? Also, Jim, so Bond kicked your ass. I've just been I couldn't really dedicate as much time to video editing for the past like 2 weeks as I wanted, because we've had a lot to do getting the house set up. So it hasn't kicked my ass. I've just been slow on it. However, I have dedicated like the past 2 days to just like pumping out, you know, my work on it, and it's essentially done. I'm only gonna be streaming till like 11 tonight because I do have like a tiny bit of like polishing to do on it before I go to bed tonight. But it's essentially watchable now from beginning to end with all my audio, the captions, and the clips in there. I just got to record like the thank you to the patrons and, you know, a few other mentions here and there and maybe re-record 1 or 2 lines that I wasn't happy with. Final game in the arc fighting. I mean, if they want to use Avengers, I'd say, they probably want to keep it, I don't know. They probably go all out and make it too messy. When it's Kingdom Hearts, expect messy. How is D&D? D&D is going well. We're actually probably going to be doing another session in a week or so. I'm playing basically my character in our D&D group is I'm playing, think of something like a Renaissance emo bard, who taps into like, you know, future music and just sings, like I do a lot of Black Hole Sun. You know, my one joke. So yeah, I'm playing this his name is Spinner Crow. He's the bard of the crows. So he likes singing to crows more than humans, and yeah, he's just kind of depressed all the time. But I also nearly wiped the party when I used the Thunder Wave spell and, you know, blew most of my party around a haunted mansion. You goddamn nerd, you goddamn right.
Cases I'm carrying down.
She's leaving me, chat. She's already packed up. Just walked by with all those suitcases. You up one day to see Kingdom Hearts use the Final Fantasy world? I don't think they're going to. I think that in the world of Kingdom Hearts, those worlds aren't there. Also, Jim, I think is this like a new feature Twitch has where you like give bits and it also just highlights your comment like that? I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, cool. I'm not sure how many bits that costs you though, but hey. Twitch double charged me for this. I'm using it. Lol, Star Wars XCOM in a week. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've seen that on Steam a few times. I got a busy chat. You guys are gonna be getting a fucking ton of content soon. Let me just look at my calendar real quick. Like after this month, starting in like next month, I got Onimusha, Wolverine, and Silent Hill and Control. And then October, I've got Gears of War E-Day and Phantom Blade Zero. And then that leads into like GTA 6, which is like the only game releasing in November. I actually looked it up. The only two games set to release in November are GTA 6 and a Barbie game. Only Barbie is brave enough to take on Grand Theft Auto 6. Think of that. Every other game publisher is a coward. Mattel is like, release the Barbie. Release it 2 or 3 days before GTA 6. Like, that's the only franchise that has the balls to go up against GTA 6. Also, am I cognizant? Thank you for the 52 months of being a subscription, dude. And Blood of the Dawnwalker. Oh yeah, when does that release, actually? I kind of forgot. I keep forgetting about that one. The Bob must flow. Yeah, what date is Blood of the Dawn? September 3rd. I'll make a note of that then, so I don't forget. Gotta come up with my content schedule. That's September 3rd. That's right. Damn. That's soon, actually. I was kind of hoping it was further away. Because that's probably gonna be a very long game, given the the developers of it. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to make 2 videos per month. Have you seen the end of Oak Street? No, I have not. I am currently watching The Pit, though. So Dart's not going to send World of Warcraft anytime soon. I regret to inform you, I've never played an MMO in my life, and I have no plans to. I need a whiteboard. That's what phone apps are for. Barbie win against a Nolan movie. I mean, hey... Barbie games, there's one thing you can always count on. There will always be Barbie games. And Nancy Drew games. Dawn Walker gonna be fantastic. Well, let's hope. Hopefully, you know, sometimes just because the developers, a game is made by former devs or something else doesn't mean it always works out. Sure, GTA 6 will make a lot of money in a show. Oh, it's gonna make a lot more than it's gonna make all the money. Actually, there was leaks of GTA gameplay today. Of him, like, playing basketball and, like, getting out of a car and just beating someone with a wrench. Also, Jim, once Wolverine drops, you will not be seeing me for a couple weeks. I hate to break it to you, it's not going to take a couple weeks to play that game, so unless you're planning to like play it non-stop for like those 2 weeks and get like 3 or 4 playthroughs in, I'm sure you'll stop by. You'll want to see my opinions on it, right? It's like, you ain't going to forget about me. So many ads. Has Twitch like upped the amount of ads? I'm not surprised. Use an ad block, people. I don't know if it'll work on Twitch. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Wolverine will be at least 15 hours. Honestly, that's about the right length for a video game. You want all the costumes plus that drops in the middle of a work rush? Well, Godspeed then. God fucking speed. Use your Prime sub. Yeah, if you got those Prime subs eating a hole in your pocket, chat. If you got Amazon Prime, you can sub for free on Twitch. Don't forget, you can watch me on Kick too. Actually, is anyone watching on Kick currently? I forgot to check. Yeah, it's working. Just making sure. Testing. I see you, am I? Web browser should already come with ad blockers pre-installed. Well, most of the web browsers that you use are run by companies that make money from advertising. So if you're Google Chrome and, well, there is one that's Brave. I think Brave browser comes with a built-in ad blocker. That's about it. You're getting old, couldn't figure out why my legs hurt, then realized it was jumping up and down painting window frames yesterday. hold on. All right, this is how my autistic brain is imagining you paint window frames and you're jumping up and down. It's like you're literally jumping and doing a stroke at a time and making an absolute fucking mess. Because normally you'd have like a step ladder or something, just like take a step up and just paint like you're standing there. But the way you describe that, my head is like, as you jump each time. So you tell me, is my artistic brain right or is my logical brain right? How's the new house been? Very comfy. We've been getting it set up the way we want, and we're almost done. We really just have the dining room left at this point. Most of the other rooms are now pretty much 90% to 100% complete. Minus like a few longer term projects, like we need to paint some areas, and there's like the attic, I need to like buff the paint off the floor so the boards can be exposed. But all the actual decoration and like setting up of like furniture stuff is almost done. But yeah, no, I was climbing on counters and jumping down. Okay, so it's kind of a mix of the two, but yeah, get yourself a step ladder. And if the people that if you're painting for someone else, make sure they have a step ladder or something for you. So you don't have to like bust your legs and knees and ass getting up on the counters and possibly scuffing those up. Trust me, it's worth it. You have Metal Gear Solid 4 2, can't remember. Yeah, I'll be streaming that, but I'm not going to be sending it again. You think GTA 6 will sell worse or better than Rockstar expects? It will sell, I'm assuming it's, look, it's going to sell a lot of copies. It's going to take time. It's not going to hit GTA 5 numbers immediately, but it will sell better than GTA 5 eventually, especially out in the first 24 hours of the first week. Expect 10 to 20 million units sold probably in that first week alone. Or maybe even more. I'd say no more than 50 million units sold in its first week. Because that's going to be, that is the media event of the fucking year. And of several past years too. You got to keep that in mind. That's going to be a big seller. Love your MGS streams. Sadly, your Kingdom Hearts streams aren't saved on YouTube. Those were golden. Yeah, those were years before. Those were a couple of years before the stream archive began. So, hey, we got a new Kingdom Hearts game coming out. So you'll eventually get to see me stream that. Yeah, but sadly, I do wish my entire streaming career was, you know, saved on YouTube, but I just didn't have time back in the day. GTA 6, if it fails, I can promise you it won't fail. It will sell, it will make its money back, that's for sure. It will make its money back in day one. Gun and ball game of the decade. Do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 will come out the end of 2027? My expectation would be toward the end of it, yeah. I would not expect that at the beginning of the year. Wouldn't you bet the Rockstar CEO will consider GTA 6 sales a failure only after the first week on its release because they don't think about it long term? Oh no, they are thinking about that game long term for the multiplayer alone. That game, you will not be getting a GTA 7 for at least 10 or 15 years. So yeah, they're thinking very long term with it. But who knows, it's online. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 online didn't exactly like have the legs of GTA 5. So it's entirely possible that their online plans could end up just not hitting the same level of GTA 5. So we'll see. That's the only wild card I'll give you, is that we don't know whether the online stuff, especially right at the gate, because most people playing GTA 5 online are usually playing it on PC these days, so mainly for like the roleplay and shit, or at least a lot of the roleplay and stuff. But there's not going to be a PC release of the game initially until like at least a year from now. Do you think you'll live long enough for GTA 7? I mean, I could die tomorrow. I might not live long enough for GTA 6. You knock on MDF board. So I'm no longer a spring chicken. So if a GTA 6 is a good 10 to 15 years away, GTA 7 would be, God, would that be 30 years off? I don't know. With current development times, you could be seeing that 20 to 30 years from now. So yeah, I could, you know, might not be here then. But let's pray, Chad. You need me around, so you can see me, continue to play games for you, because you ain't gonna be able to afford them. I got tax write-off advantage. GTA 7 could be 20 years. I mean, what's the time to GTA 5 was like what? 15 years between now and since GTA 5 released. So if you're, and I was asked about GTA 7, so that could be in 30 years if you're thinking of a 15-year cycle for each one. I'll be doing this until you're 90. There's a chance I can make it to my 90s. A lot of people on my mom's side of the family do live very long, times. A lot of them make it to their 90s, even if they didn't live particularly healthy. If you have a kid, would you let them Steam GTA 7 for you? Well, my child, any future children of mine, that would be their decision. And they'd also have to be an adult, because I wouldn't let them be doing stuff for you freaks. Like, no, they had to be a legal adult. Wasn't your 90-year granddaughter? Well, the chain smoker, my mom's father was a coal miner and a chain smoker who had black lung, and he still made it to like 75, despite like literally having no lungs left at that age. Had he not like done either of those things, he probably would have made it to like 100 or more. Just because man made it to 75 doing that. Do you think people who die too early unfairly deserve to respawn at least once? I think we all deserve that at least once, because sometimes it's pretty unfair. Saw my God of War Ragnarok video last night. Do you really think that people not drinking do you really think that people not drinking mead keyed? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Wasn't your, but I feel like GTA 7 could be in 6 or 7 years, agreed. I mean, it could, because we got GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas all within like 4 to 5 years, wasn't it? But that we don't get that anymore. And the difference between GTA 4 and 5 was actually only a couple of years as well. But it's mainly just like they make so much money off the multiplayer now, they don't need to like turn around and make another one real quickly. Clown Shock. Now that's a better title, actually. Poggers. Man, Poggers doesn't get used anymore ever since they got rid of the emote for it. GTA isn't for kids? No, it is not. For that, you need The Simpsons Hidden Run. What I meant to say, do you think that people not drinking lead water is why we have bad games? No. Well, that was the people driving with gas, lead in the gasoline. Apparently that made people take more risks, and also made them slightly more unhinged and angry. I was just making a joke about how, like, God of War used to be a much more violent game, and now it's been toned down. I was just making that into it. I thought that was a pretty good joke. So I was pretty proud of that one. Let's see. So photorealistic graphics and make it take forever. That's the thing. Grand Theft Auto does not have photorealistic graphics. It just, honestly, from what little we've seen in Grand Theft Auto 6, it doesn't look that far above GTA 5. So I'm hoping it's mainly like a few other things that made it take so long. Also, what made it take so long was they were making Red Dead Redemption 2. And that did take a while. That's what killed the creativity. People stopped drinking lead. I mean, lead in the gasoline, lead in the paint, led to a lot of art. That's all I'm saying. You saw the Romans, they had lead pipes, and look at all the art they made. Statues and all that shit. San Andreas and Vice City 3 were made because they were basically built on top of the last one. True. The GTA 5 was built on GTA 4, and I'm sure GTA 6 is built on top of GTA 5. It still takes them, it's every game, since GTA San Andreas has taken them longer and longer to make. But the main reason isn't because it takes that long to make a game. It's because partially it's because they were working on Red Dead Redemption 2, and at one point they were making a Bully 2 and they scrapped it. So part of the development time for GTA 6 was wrapped up in some other stuff. But even then, so it's probably fair to say GTA 6's development time has been about 8 years. So that's about how long since Red Dead Redemption 2 wrapped up. So it's a bit more believable than 15 or 16 or however long it is. Romans were also crazy. Most ancient civilizations. But actually, they were crazy in a fun way. You don't get an empire by not doing crazy shit. Well, that and being a little brave. And, killing a lot of people. Was there ever a licensed Steven Seagal game? I don't know, actually. I'm sure there was like some like game based on one of his movies. Probably on the NES or something. You know what? Let me look it up. I bet money there's a Steven Seagal game. Steven Seagal, The Final Option. Hold on a second.
Now bow down to me.
Yeah, this guy's talking and oh yeah, it's like think of something like Mortal Kombat graphics, you know, with like a photograph of a person and like being animated. Only it's Steven Seagal and he's on like really like shitty Sega Genesis backgrounds. Yeah, think of something like Mortal Kombat, only like a 2D scroller. And Steven Seagal instead of Johnny Cage. It looks terrible, by the way. So there you go. There is a legitimate Steven Seagal game. Also, the Final Option is a little... Final Option is a very strange name. That's a little Hitler-esque. Like, the Final Option. Also, Let's In. How you doing, brother? How you been? Jumping into stream to just hear random noises for... I was asked if there was an actual Steven Seagal game, and I looked one up. Because I didn't actually know. You just remember Chuck Norris is dead. Chuck Norris never existed. How about that? Chuck Norris is one of those Mandela effect things that he never actually existed. We just all believed he did. Now there's a fucking conspiracy theory for you. Final Options are like a failed band from the 70s. Finally got a new gaming rig. How the hell did you afford a new gaming rig right now? Who did you...
Wow, someone's rich.
Jesus, what did you... How much did you whore yourself? No, how many kidneys did you sell? One or both? 32 gigs of RAM is like how much now? I commend you. Somehow you managed to build a new PC and actually justify the price of it in the year 2026. 2 words, college grants. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, if you can get it, you can get it, I guess. But hey, what have you played on it so far? Bruce Lee fought an invisible guy. I mean, every martial artist does eventually. Also, Supertramp, thank you for the 27 months of being a member. Milestone, High Beast, looked at Dawn Walker, good. There's a decent Bruce Lee movie that took place in Rome. That's the one where he fought the supposedly non-existent, you know, Walker, Texas Ranger. Played Schedule 1 and Minecraft on it. So you built a brand new like PC with a 5070 and you played Minecraft and the drug dealer, or was Schedule 1 the drug dealer simulator game? You know, the game it isn't exactly graphically that impressive. I mean, yeah, you know what, play what you like. You don't need, it's not about playing those graphically intense things because graphics don't matter anymore. So you go, King. Next, I'd recommend you play Stardew Valley on that sucker. Take that for a spin. There's a lake outside your house and the Twitch is sending you notifications again. Good. Hopefully it's doing that. I think that's actually what's affected my views so much on Twitch is that it just doesn't send out notifications anymore to like very few people. So if you're getting them, hey, nice. Played Indiana Jones on it. It's pretty. It is, but the game is also just, it's only good enough. It's nothing too crazy. How you like the new office, Letson? I think this might be, is this your first time up here since I've been streaming from my new place? It's got this holy American soda. It's just a Mountain Dew Zero with an American flag on it. I guess that is very American. Do I have permission to post Dawn Walker details in chat or no? If I can't, I understand. Tell you what, Beast. For the next 5 minutes, you get to talk about Dawn Walker, and then you have to change and talk about something else. I'll give you 5. So, yeah, starting here at 8:36, the next 5 minutes, you get to talk about Dawn Walker as much as you like. But afterwards, you do have to, like, find something else to talk about. That's unfair to you, bro. I know you're really excited for this game, but we can't let it just, like, consume chat since we're not playing it yet. Go ask for no real reason. Does the new place have a bidet? I have installed a bidet in the bathroom right down the hall. I have 2 other bidets I need to buy and install in the other toilets. So we have 1 bidet that we brought from the old place. Eventually, we plan to remodel the upstairs bathroom, and I'm going to get a fucking smart toilet. That's right. Not just they have a bidet built in, and seat warmers, and self-flushing, and self-lid opening, and UV lights. And I will sit upon a throne. All right, you heard it here first. I will get a smart toilet, and I will stream from it. That'll be my new gamer chair. Did I get a portable? I'm not going to get a portable bidet. We don't travel enough for that. You hear those things break fast? Everything these days breaks fast. Pretty much everything. That's just the nature of reality. Unless you're buying, look, the only things that still are made to last are cast iron pans. That's it. If you're not buying a cast iron pan, you'd expect it to last us a couple of years. You want something to last, it's got to be just a big chunk of metal that you got to keep oiled or like, painted. You will not let bidet fragility let me stop it from being clean and fresh, to be honest. Buy 1,000 of them. I will never go back to not having a bidet. I don't care if nukes rain down upon us, I will find a way to have a bidet. Even if I have to find like a frog full of water and just squish it, I will get my bidet cleansed. You sound like a Fallout character. Because I'm talking about bidets, or because of, I mean, maybe my writing is a little bit better than Bethesda's Fallout at the very least. You saw Universal Soldier, but there's... I've seen Universal Soldier 1 and 2. I didn't know they kept making them. Do they just keep bringing Jean-Claude Van Damme back for those? Projecting is fraud. Look, we all have dreams. We all have dreams, Jinx. Don't deny mine. You sound like a Fallout NPC you come across. I mean, I'll take that. That's most streamers, actually. Probably. Environmental storytelling, finding a house during the apocalypse that is just filled with bidets and everything else after the nukes drop. Hey, it's the only way to keep hope alive in that kind of future. Someone's got to be clean. You know, I looked up some details about like houses like Mine Chat. We apparently got an even better deal than I thought. I'm sitting on like a gold mine of old house features. We have like 9-foot ceilings, like 100-year-old hardwood floors. We got mortise locks on a few doors. We got old-fashioned windows that have like weighted opening systems. They have like hidden weights inside the walls to like, level it out. It's nice. Mortis, yeah, well, not spelled like the Latin version. But it's those, but you know those like locks that have like the old-fashioned like skeleton key with like, it's like a rod with a little, you've seen them before. With a little keyhole, the famous keyhole in it. We have two, I wish all the doors had them because they look nice, but only 2 doors remain that have those on them. But we still have them as a sign that, hey, they were there. Can water run out? Yes, but not going to. Not unless, not until the sun gets a bit bigger and boils it all off. Is your house built on an ancient Indian burial ground, or was it someone murdered? I hope it was built on an ancient Indian burial ground. Or, I mean, ancient Native American burial ground. Just because, I don't mind ghosts. They're cool. Is that why it was so cheap? No, it's cheap because the the Cuban couple who owned it wanted to move to Spain real quick. And they just didn't care to like sit around and like try to like argue for a better price. They just wanted to sell it and move. So we got it about $50,000 under its actual price.
Lucky us.
Mm-hmm. In fact, we argued the price down a little bit of what they're originally asking. Have you seen anything questionable supernatural? Well, I will be honest with you, I have never seen anything that I can't explain with my actual logic. I've never seen anything that's like, I can't explain it. It must have been a ghost or an alien. My mom claims to have seen a ghost vividly, in fact. I don't think she has, but she claims to have. I've never seen anything that could be described as supernatural, though. I did once think I saw something in the sky once, and but when I looked back, there was nothing there. I just remember something in my vision just being like a weird little dot, but when I turned around, there's nothing there, so I'm assuming I just like, weird trick of the vision. Old Cuban house. Well, it's not a Cuban house. This is what's called a craftsman style brick house. It's like I think it turns a century old next year. It's like 99 years old currently. But it's like it was just owned by a couple that only bought it like 2 years ago. And during that time they decided to move to Europe. So, hey, we made out like bandits. Hope some of the seasoning rubs off on you. True story, it took us like a week to get the Cuban cooking smell out. Not that it was bad, it was just strong. It was like whatever spices they were using did like kind of like linger for a while. So we had to air things out for a bit. My uncle never saw a Sasquatch? No, no one's ever seen a Sasquatch in my family. How will you explain existence of 6 Universal Soldier movies? I'm assuming made for TV movies or like direct to DVD for most of them except for 1 and 2. You would have left the smell. Well, you can't just leave the smell. Eventually it's going to get overpowered by smells of us cooking here and like putting new smells out there. But you know, all the flavor, the Cubans, the smell ain't the flavor. And you can always just use spices. Trust me, we use a lot of spices in this house, so it probably has a new smell by now. We also burn a lot of incense and have a lot of flowers and a bunch of other like teas and coffees. Look, our place smells good. You don't have to worry about coming in our place and not just being like assaulted by nice smells. Yeah, we got candles, incense, coffees, teas, spices, flowers. You will sage. We have like a herb garden right out front by our steps. You're gonna be it's be a feast for your nostrils, all right? Asbestos, no, thankfully none of that.
Yeah, like I just got this $3 candle today at the Dollar General. It's called Vanilla Latte. It smells like coffee.
Coffee candles.
Smell cap chat.
No, I don't have that feature yet in the camera.
Soon. I'm sorry.
And also smells weed. And she chooses actually good smelling weed too, like vanilla and all sorts of crazy stuff. Catnip. Weirdly enough, we haven't used catnip on the cats for a while. Dex just likes my deodorant about the same.
Greenies have catnip.
Oh well, they don't like do the look freaky like yo. I'm gonna like get high off it though. They just like the taste of it. But Dex actually likes my deodorant about as much as she likes catnip. So if I'm laying on the bed, she will come up and just like dive into my armpit. Just like same like you would see a cat do on catnip. She'll do that to my armpit for my deodorant. It is the future. Dartigan, they flavor and add scents to weed now. I mean, that's how you sell more of it. Premium. That's why you get to market it properly. Let's see. Always in your school. Smelled like weed every day so far this year, but they're smoking it right there in the halls of your school? That's brave. Usually you gotta find like an out of the way place at school to smoke. Yours tastes like oranges? Nice. Citrus weed. Grow live catnip? I guess we could do that. We probably need to get some cat grass too. Yeah. Grow it in the bathroom. I mean, if we grow it anywhere they can get to it, they will just eat it up as we go. Let's see. Mine tastes like oranges. You can't stand the smell of weed anymore. The skunk smell of weed I don't like, but the weed that Lucky smokes never smells like that. It just smells like herbs and stuff, so it doesn't bother me any. Based on the new strong stance YouTube is taking its AI channels that's affecting faceless channels, will we see some Dartigan face in future Sins video? I mean, I don't know if I've heard about this, but my channel has existed for a while and there's nothing AI about mine since the visuals are all video games and I talk throughout them. And I also live stream here, which does use a camera and you hear the same voice. So I don't think I'd be hit by that. Also, my videos are long. Usually AI content is usually on shorts. You don't usually see long form AI content because that's not what people watch on it. So I think I'm good. Actually, you'll probably see my views go up soon because I also got like something from YouTube recently that says they're going to change how the view counter works. so to more accurately reflect what views you're getting. Might be just short channels. Yeah, there's definitely been some AI short channels that have gotten nuked because they were just posting AI slop. I'm also not even sure if it's like all AI content is going to be deleted. It's probably just like channels that are like taking content and re-uploading it and bullshitting. Like there's some, I'll be honest, there's some AI content I've watched. There's like some stuff I saw recently where people is like reimagining game remakes that don't exist and using AI to create those. Like there's like one in Final Fantasy 8 and 9 that I saw. It's like, it's a good way to just visualize something, even if you don't even want it. And then you have stuff like the Balenciaga Harry Potter shit, which, you know, everyone's probably seen at this point. But there's definitely plenty of AI content that just like slopped out there every day, like dozens of videos. All the RAM is going to deleted YouTube channel. Follow a guy who doesn't use AI but has a faceless short channel about comics, and he's been getting hit nonstop with AI bans and stuff. Well, that's concerning. Luckily, my content, I have a few shorts, but my channel is not built around making shorts. Like all of my views primarily come from, well, now long form videos and, you know, live streams. Shorts only make up a tiny fraction of my content, you know, views. I think if you like add up all of my like short views, it's like maybe close to like 30 to 40,000 views or something. Maybe not even that, maybe just 30, 25 or so. I've only made like 4 or 5 shorts. I just haven't had time recently. All the RAM is being shoved into my rig. I mean, that 35 gigs of RAM, let's in, makes up at this point like half of the available RAM that isn't going to an AI data center. I'm not sure how you did that. You must have some connections, bro. Like, I think all of the RAM that's scheduled to be produced next year has already been bought. So you might not even be able to buy RAM next year. 32, yeah, they're buying 32 gigs of RAM right now is like buying Bitcoin in 2010. Thoughts on Hayden Pinnett? I do not know how to pronounce her last name. But it's tragic that she died. I liked her in Until Dawn. She's honestly the best actress in that. And also, apparently, she played Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts, which I didn't even know. But no, I think it was like a drug overdose or something, which is, I mean, it's always tragic and way too young. You're doing well. Things happen. It's a double-edged sword. That sucks. It happened, but a positive that we can make a baby. Oh, I'm sorry, Vic. Godspeed. You know what? I can't wait to one day wish you like happiness with the child. I believe in you. You went to a Best Buy. So you probably even paid more than you normally would have. I feel like long form should be fine, especially since you have live streams with no AI channels have mentioned to. No, there's not too many. I mean, about the only like live streaming AI you'll probably come across is like music playing channels, where they'll have like an AI like version of like Study Girl, their own version of that, and then a bunch of AI music that's been created and looped. But that's pretty much it. Like the only AI thing I know of that's a popular stream still has a human involved in it, and that's Neurosoma. It's like a VTuber, yeah, you know, Happy Vidal and Neuro. So, but that's still a human involved, and he's just like chatting with his AI creation. And it's doing things too. I think it like plays games and stuff. Zeph, you have a good night, dude. Thanks for being here. So to just can the Dawn Walker details and just wait until the game comes out to discuss. Yeah, maybe, hey, I'll definitely be playing it, and we'll be able to discuss it plenty then. She's adorable. Is she one of your favorites, Trash? I've seen a couple of the streams and a couple clips, just because I was intrigued by the idea of an AI streamer. Because hey, I'm a streamer myself. I got to pay attention to the competition, even if I can't, you know, exactly compete against, you know, an AI, you know, VTuber. I remember for a while there was like a few other AI streams out. There was one that was like a Seinfeld clone, where it just like continuously made like its own version of like a Seinfeld AI show. And there's one that basically like did the steamed hams joke from The Simpsons in AI for and just kept rewriting it along with the format of the steamed hams. I don't think those are running anymore though. Actually, no, Watch Me Forever is still live. It just only has 3 people watching it. I'm surprised they actually keep running it. That's got to cost them a fortune. Seinfeld AI got racist. Like I said, the channel is still up. It's called Watch Me Forever, but it's got no one watching it. Am I excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? Or are you also going to send Melody of Memory? Melody of Memory is like the rhythm music game, right? No. Am I excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? I am excited to see what a mess it will be, because I do not have any faith in that series at this point. It is beyond saving. I am only really interested in seeing just how stupid I find it. I'm curious on how stupid I'll think it is, if that's anything. Am I excited for the Kingdom Hearts TV show? Hold up. Kingdom Hearts TV show? When did this get announced? This is news to me, Pretends. I'm assuming it's going to be a Disney Plus show or something. And it's going to be 3D or animated. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts anime, huh? I mean, you know what? It'll probably, if it's sticking to like the first game's content, it'll probably work. Who knows? Or at least for a while. Your favorite AI video is the Batman comic written by AI. Is that the one from several years ago and it's just unhinged nonsense? It's back before AI got to its current level. Because I think I saw that myself. What about the video game? The one I'm going to be playing tonight? I'm going to be playing it in just a minute, actually. Been too busy being disappointed in the Fallout show to ever want to watch another video. Actually, I thought season 1 of the Fallout TV show was pretty good. I did not watch season 2 yet. Kingdom Hearts live action? No, that should not exist. Looks to be its own story based on the games, like DMC anime, huh? Oh well. So it doesn't have Sora in it, you mean? Someone's knocking on the wall. No, that's Lucky in her office moving something around, and I think she may have knocked something over. But she's fine. I didn't hear her, like, swear or cuss. Main dude on the poster is not Sora. It's probably for the best. Makes them able to tell a simpler story. Season 2 gave up on all hopes on originality. I was just waving memorable New Vegas imagery at you. Yeah, I didn't hear people talk about Fallout Season 2 nearly as much as I heard them talk about Fallout Season 1. My house, chat. It's in my house. Noises. Season 2 is okay, but it really did feel like New Vegas spam. I mean, hey. So what is it, just like adapting the story of New Vegas? Angered all the New Vegas fans because it basically undoes every ending, but that's really all discourse I saw. Isn't Oblivion now the developer who made New Vegas now making the next Fallout game? I know people are excited about that, but all the people who made that Fallout game don't work there anymore. So let's say hire them back. And also it's now Microsoft owned, so don't get your hopes up. Don't allow yourself to get excited. All right, chat. You guys ready to play a video game? Ugh, gotta do the gamer stretch. Ugh, correct though, I still think Oblivion will do better than a Bethesda even now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. No, I have no faith in Microsoft as an entity anymore, except for making, I guess, Microsoft Office. They still don't know how to do that, and they still fuck that up too. You aren't going to play the Sinking City 2? Actually, I might be getting a free copy of that from the developer. They actually sent me an email asking me if I wanted a code, and I said, sure, I'll take one. Speaking of, this game was also a code given to me by a developer. Along with, actually, someone also, I think someone in the community gifted me a copy of Mouse PI for Hire, so I might do a stream of that maybe tomorrow. So you might get 2 boomer shooters in a row. All right. Is the camera still functioning properly? Seems like it is. Twisted Tower, ladies and gentlemen. BioShock meets boomer shooter meets clowns. Fucking up a lot. Is my camera fucking up or something else fucking up? About Mouse PI, I want to play that eventually. Yeah, it's probably pretty good, so I might play that tomorrow. Isn't Twisted Tower a Disney ride? This is like legally distinct Twisted Tower. Cam seems fine, good. Now to show my asshole to everyone. BioShock meets Disney. BioShock was already kind of very Disney-esque. I mean, people compared Elizabeth to Belle for a reason. Played the demo for this a while, it's very yeah, I could tell the BioShock influence immediately when I first saw the trailer. It's like, this looks like a BioShock game. But it also, I believe it's more like the gameplay, the moment-to-moment is more boomer shootery than, a BioShock game. But we're gonna check it out. I was interested ever since I first saw the trailer, so we're gonna play this here video game. Because it's simple, I don't need to record it or worry about making content on it outside this stream. Full screen window, brightness, black bloom, film grain. We'll leave all that on. Except for VSync, we'll turn that off. And change that a little bit. Alright, we're ready. So, chat, you ready to kill clowns? If you have like one of those phobias where you're afraid of circus clowns, this game is probably not gonna be for you. However, for those of us who love killing clowns, this is right up our alley. Claim your ticket. Emit 1, emit 1. Choose your difficulty.
I didn't think you'd come. My heart, my lips, my body. They're yours.
Hot.
Yes. 100% yes.
Why are you dressed like a mime, babe? Maybe that's what I'm into. Kill the clown, wipe away the debt.
Hello?
Howdy, chap.
Vincent! Help me! Charlotte?
No one laughs at Joker's boner. This is actually just a viral marketing stunt back in the day. Is this an indie game? Yes. Also, can you guys hear me? This game might be a little loud. You hear me good? Thank you. Yeah, okay, I already started like a BioShock game. Yep, gonna eat all the garbage.
What the hell is this place?
I like a game that just lets you root through the trash and eat it all. But I guess these are just paper tickets, so more like getting prizes.
This should come in handy.
good. Oh, we gotta read the entirety of the clause. Booker DeWitt. This was him on vacation, alright? Foreseeable and unforeseeable. Gross negligence. Yummy. This is a twisted snack. You'll see it next to your health bar, and you can eat it whenever you like. You can hold up to 10 snacks at a time. Gotta fight for your right. Kill clowns. Alright, let's go in. Trash food, just like Castlevania's. Trash food is like legendarily good video game food. You always see these people trying to make jibble sandwiches, where they're like, let's hold on. Virgil just raised the wrong tower out of the ground. But you know how people always making like video game food, like jibble sandwiches and shit? Someone needs to make Castlevania wall turkey, where they just like crack a turkey out of a block of cement. They're like, oh, here's how you make your own wall turkey. Or just garbage turkey like in Streets of Rage. Clown erection? No. Kill all clown erections. Clowns are not... I'm pretty sure it's illegal to have an erection if you are a clown, to be honest with you. Think about it. You're like working with children all the time. That's gonna be awkward. It's like you gotta find a way of suppressing that. Spooky stuff keeps happening, but I don't see it because I'm looking at like Smashing Pumpkins. And by that, not the band.
What was that guy? That feels nice. Maybe just a few more.
What did you do? What, killing the dude? Try sliding by sprinting and then crouching. It's a lot of fun. Shit. This game is set in England, but I feel like jack-o'-lanterns are a very US thing.
Twisted tower. Are we the first to admit?
Are we gonna find Alice in Chains? I need to play that game at some point.
To see a chiseled
That'd make an excellent classics in video.
face in my otherwise abandoned theme park.
Where's Charlotte? Who the hell are you?
Quiet, girl. It's beginning.
This feels like one of those like episodes of like Batman the Animated Adventure where his like the enemy is the Riddler. Alfred. Riddler's got out, you know, got Barbara fucking, what's her name? Barbara. Achoo! Achoo! The Jonkler has captured human woman. Isn't there like a new Joker who's like a depressed, non-laughy Joker? He's like emo Joker. I actually like the Cape Crusader show. I've heard this new Superman like animated series, like My Adventures with Superman, it's pretty good. People are liking it. Don't break the cameras.
No, stop that! Those cameras are important.
Camera's busted. Jared Leto's Joker is supposed to be the edgy and emo. Well, there's been plenty of edgy and emo Jokers, but there's a comic Joker who just doesn't laugh and make jokes. He's just like nihilistic.
What happened here?
Mr. Quackers. Also, Jim, thank you for the message effect. Cape Crusader Joker is modeled after his first appearance. Doesn't laugh, doesn't smile, has a German accent. It's so like the Joker from like the early Batman comics. Art. Body. Okay, we've seen enough. We can leave. Find a role that works for Jared Leto. Skeletor? Yeah, I saw clips of Skeletor where he's just like kind of like being kind of goofy. But Skeletor is so he's like a muscle dude with a skeleton head. You gotta treat him goofy. Trying to do him serious is just gonna like not work. And also, it's best if you don't see and know it's Jared Leto. So he should honestly work under like an actor name instead of like his actual name. Just so you don't know Jared Leto is involved at all. It's weird, I feel like I'm playing a Persona game right now.
Goes the weasel.
Welcome to the real boy station, where no strings are attached, sir.
Oi, what are you buying? It's the clown merchant. Oi, pull my finger. Go on, do it. I would not make a good clown. If that, based off my clown laugh alone, don't think it'd work for me. Hotel ticket. Insert the ticket into the elevator and get instant access to the hotel.
This is is the same film we watched last night. The Twisted Tower. Written, directed, and produced by VC Twister. Supposedly a classic. Oh, Charlotte swears by this one.
Did they mean to make it like BioShock? Yeah, I think that was pretty intentional. You know, if trampolines actually acted the way they do in media, they'd be infinite energy, and we would have no energy crisis. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, that's probably where you gotta like unlock from the end. Chipotle recently. Have I had Chipotle? No, but I will be making some chori queso soon.
Bravo, chap.
Wait, there's a mermaid palace? Journal will show you most urgent quests and also secret areas found for each level. If you feel lost, you can access the journal through pause menu. Charlotte, where are you, Charlotte? Charlotte, my love. I feel like if you like, if you're a lady and your name is Charlotte, you're like destined for like a romance story. Or you're a spider. Is that thing like doing like the Carlton at me?
Goldfish! Piper? What are you doing here?
That Mr. Twister guy, he brought me here just like you. He said your pea-brain's gonna need some help from a genius like me. Very gracious of him, yeah?
Sure. Listen, Piper, I need you to hide. Something is terribly wrong with this place.
Oh, come on. This place is jolly good fun. It's Miss Charlotte's favourite, remember?
Hide. Now. I'm not going to ask you again.
You got it, Goldfish.
Why are you just dancing? Ew, British? We have British racism in chat. Come on, give me a gun already. This hammer's nice and all, but I've already done the prerequisite amount of time with the melee weapon. I deserve my first weapon.
You to hide.
I did, but then
Wait, is this kid the ledge painter?
I didn't want to. Hey, so listen, I've been studying this place for you, exploring every nook and cranny. Believe it or not, I swear I just saw Miss Charlotte. She was locked in a silly cage, crying.
What? Where?
Upstairs, Goldfish, where the guest bedrooms are.
I told you, Piper. Don't call me Goldfish.
Is that a dancing rat? Worse, is a dancing child wearing a rat mask.
balloons aren't gonna pop themselves.
I'm kind of curious in what they do when they attack me. Hey, Pariah, how you doing, man? Welcome back. This doesn't feel like Silent Hill at all. That's because it's not. This is more like BioShock Infinite. Have you tried the roasted duck? Yeah, I just realized I've never had a rotisserie chicken before. Boy,
To the real boy
a lot of nice mallets on
where
sale,
no strings are
stranger.
attached, sir.
Oh, we get that. Well, he's got a sale going for real. A sale. Sure.
This one's on sale. Cross me nose. Well, I'll be wooden. More power, more tower. I ain't lying. You're looking impressive now. Pleasure doing business.
Boy, honk me nose. You would never have rotisserie chicken if you've never been to a Costco. I've been to plenty of Walmarts. I've been to 1 or 2 Costco's. I've just never bothered buying a rotisserie chicken. Oh, that's something. Why not spinning meat not good enough for you? I mean, I would have some spinning meat. I mean, a rotisserie chicken is just like a chicken that's been cooked all the without. I mean, it's not too different from regular chicken, right? It's just maybe different. What makes a rotisserie chicken? Is it just because it's been rotated? Does it actually change the flavor any? Okay, this here, there's a rotisserie chicken. It's like it's been cooked. It's been cooked whole without, you know, been the breast and the wing and the leg separated. Skewered, seasoned, and rotated oven. I still don't see. I mean, if you're making chicken, you're always like, well, seasoning it if you're cooking it properly, and then also cooking it in an oven usually. So it's really just the spinning part that makes it different. Doesn't lose much of the fat that would be rendered out by baking flat. Okay, so it's more juicy then. Hold on a second. It's very similar to BioShock 1, yes, but not quite as like, you know, not quite up to BioShock 1 levels, but it's pretty decent. This is more fast-paced than BioShock has ever been.
Welcome, Vincent, to the dining hall. From Jerry Giraffe's soft kisses to the velvety embrace of my huggy bears, you're sure to squeal for more as you climb. Would you excuse me, chap? I've an urgent matter to attend to.
Would you kindly come to my circus? Tonight's menu, pizza and cigarettes with the Huggy Bears, Jerry Giraffe, and the Quackers.
What?
Maybe some of my European friends in chat can confirm, but don't you guys get like offered cigarettes at the end of meals in fancy restaurants over there in Europe? Or at least some parts of it? It's like they'll bring it out in a little tray for you like your cigarette, so... I know I've seen that before. It's like some places. Maybe it's only in France.
Must have popped at least 100 of these by now.
They keep mentioning me popping balloons, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Wait, where the fuck did this come from?
Happily never after.
Alright, the game's kinda hard. Went because the gun kinda sucks, actually. Turns out clown weapons don't do much damage. This gun looks so weird. I'm assuming all of them are carnival flavored.
Hey fella, look, I just wanted to apologise in advance for Twister. He's quite the character. But I believe in him, always have. A truly misunderstood
I'm gonna do the Ghosts of Yota expansion. Maybe. What's it about?
Masterpiece.
I haven't even heard anything about it.
Not supposed to tell you this, but he's put some reminders scattered about the tower. You know, to keep you motivated.
Smoking 3 cigarettes. Look, it's a stressful day.
Hey fella, look, I just wanted to apologise in advance for Twister. He's quite the character.
In the flashbacks of Atsu's life during the war, you get Jin's armor. Don't know if I'll bother with that one or not then. Not, at least not immediately. Because I actually do finally have a lot of stuff coming out soon. Yeah, the gun damage is pretty low. Red key. I left and now Dart has a clown gun. What happened? We got a clown gun.
Strings are attached, sir.
It'd be nice if I could upgrade. Oh, wait, actually, we can't upgrade it. Triple shot, alternative, increased damage. I need that real bad.
More power, more tower. Look at you, chap. Size really does matter. Well, I'll be wooden. Look at ya. Ooh, this one's a doozy. Well, pleasure doing business.
There we go. Alternate path. The pathing in this tower changes randomly per climb, ensuring guests have a unique, fresh experience. Come back after you've gotten to the top and it will be open to you. A very unique second run awaits you. Did you ever play Outer Worlds 2? I'm shocked the Obsidian IP flopped, to be honest. No. I didn't even finish Outer Worlds 1. I just didn't. I played it for like one stream and that was enough for me. It just didn't interest me. I saw what it was doing. It's like, yeah, it's alright. So yeah, never really got its hooks on me. Yeah, Obsidian's like that, the Outer Worlds 2 plus that Avowed game both flopped hard. I think, aren't they working on like that Honey I Shrunk the Games 2 game as well? Not enough tickets. Corn dye, well. And the ammo would be nice though. Five short. This is the place they said I could get pizza at earlier. Shalom, you crazy dart farts. Outer Worlds was boring, the loop got extremely repetitive, and the story was beyond paper. Then yeah, that's what I kind of got from it. Like, I like the idea of it. It's basically like Rick and Morty if it's made by Obsidian, from what I could tell. At least that was the vibe I was getting.
How's that for Prince Charming?
Was it as bad as High on Life? High on Life is a very different type of game, but I honestly no, I finished High on Life. I did not finish Outer Worlds. So, to give you an idea, yeah, High on Life was a better game to me than, you know, Outer Worlds was. Let's use the gun now. Excuse me. Okay, we got the nursery. Sorry, all balloons must be popped. You already missed some? Is this only on PC or you can play it on console? I don't know. This might only be on PC right now, but it will definitely come to console visiting it there. Holy shit. I dodged that, you know, juked it without even trying.
My letter to Judge Pepperidge. Your
Well,
Honor, while my sister's public display certainly warrants your asylum recommendation, I respectfully request custody of her and her son, my nephew, Piper. I can provide a safe haven for them both, while ensuring she recovers as a productive member of society. Thank you for your consideration.
Okay, I'm getting Alice Madness Returns kind of vibes now, where this is all probably in someone's head. Gotta head off stream and sleep because it's very late where I am, but hope you guys have fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, Argent, you have a good night, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow if you get an opportunity. Maybe I'll see you then. As always, though, good to have you back. Hey Dime, what's up, man? What have you missed? We're killing clowns or clown-like animals or people. Actually, I think we're just killing crazy people. Alright, the Duck Queen did some damage. This is what it'd like to be like in Five Nights at Freddy's if you were actually armed, right? Gesundheit.
I spotted you from a mile away.
Ah, fuck! Cheap. Thank God that guy had French fries on him. Well, not the animatronics or steel, it will probably still kill you. But this is all in our minds, so it's psychological Five Nights. Nothing really psychological about Five Nights at Freddy's. Until you start thinking about how it's actually just a continuation of the Night Trap series.
What the hell? A video of Dorothy. Vincent's flat, 7 p.m., August 31st, 1944.
Dorothy, it's me, Vincent.
Think you can trick me? But I know what you are. You're a beast, I say! A satanic beast!
I'm no beast. Please, open the door. I've got your pills. You'll see, I haven't forgotten this time.
Would you mind helping me with these?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
And European cinema is so weird.
Thank you. My knight in shining armor. I'm Charlotte, by the way.
Vincent. Where are you from?
Oh, a speck of a town. Nothing to write home about.
Not exactly Tinseltown here either.
Have I ever played a Dead of Night? Nope.
I kind of like it here.
Really trying to save on the lip syncing? Well, hey, they didn't really have a budget for it. This ain't exactly motion captured.
How long have you been filming us?
Maybe these two just really like carnivals. Kind of reminds you of We Happy Few, and as that it's like, you know, English themed and also kind of like made by former BioShock devs. Yeah, exactly. That studio got shut down recently. Shotgun ducks suck. Open for 30 tickets. Sure. Alright, 30 tickets got me like over twice my actual ticket. Yeah, not true. If you want weird European cinema, watch Yuchin Andalou, and what will I get out of that? Look, all weird European cinema eventually just turns into softcore pornography, is what I've learned. It's like the artistic expression goes from like black and white 8mm film to weird like costumes to what if we just have a movie about two people having sex? Only it's not porn, but we put it in theaters. And there's a red balloon in there. I do not like this small dancing child.
Where am I even going? Charlotte. Where the
Ha
hell
ha
are you?
ha 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 ha. An artistic snuff film. Well, you know, snuff films aren't that big of a deal. Once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all.
Bravo, chap, bravo. My inner thighs are trembling with excitement. I've informed Paul.
Is there any other part of your body trembling with excitement like that?
Is on his way. Careful though. This floor is a little bit more tricky.
My inner thighs quiver.
Sharp.
At the honeymoon suites or the economy suites? Well, the decision is made for me. I gotta go this way first. Pronounce Ashi Andalou. I feel like I was pretty close. Is that a Tommy gun?
An egomaniac's premature wonderland. VC Twister, director, screenwriter, and star of the Twisted Tower, has announced plans to construct a sprawling theme park just off the coast of Wales.
When I bring an executed murderer back to life or get 500 million, I take the 500 million. Because maybe the executed murderer gets brought back to life still in prison.
Film of all time. Some, however, claim the park to be a premature venture, Some
Or
even
maybe they'll
calling it
become a better person. You
Egomaniac's
never know.
Wonderland.
Or I can use some of that money to hire a bounty on them. We'll say the weapon switching is nice and responsive. However, they're like teasing me out. I need a shotgun already. What they came back as invulnerable? I mean, there's still like limits to what they can do. There's still only one person. And they can still be locked up, even if they're invulnerable.
You belligerent, pulsing genital wart!
Oof.
Quit smashing my precious cameras!
Dirty bathroom floor burger.
How did this get here?
To my knight in shining armor, thank you for assisting me in settling
You prefer
into my
floor
flat
pie?
yesterday.
Floor pie.
Take these overbaked biscuits as a sign of my neighborly gratitude. Your friendly new neighbor, Charlotte. P.S. I hope I'm not being a nosy Parker. I overheard you and your sister quarreling last night. My brother suffered from a similar affliction for more than a decade. It isn't easy, especially at night. And I wonder if you ever need help caring for her?
You don't care for Tommy guns? They look cool, but apparently they did suck as a gun. Well, at least the ones with the drum magazine, they are very notorious for jamming. But the drum magazine, what makes it kind of gives it the look, rather than like the stick magazine. Thompsons are heavy, uncomfortable, and expensive. Also, drums in general aren't great for military use, hence why we just use slightly longer stick box magazines. Yep. You know, or belt fed. Belt fed is way better than a drum. Basically, the Tommy gun is one of those guns that looks cool in someone's hands, especially if they're wearing a trench coat and have a hat on. But they're actually pretty shitty guns outside of their aesthetics. What's the point of coming here? Does this game have achievements? All games have achievements these days. There aren't too many games that get released that don't have those. They're not necessarily bad, they're just inefficient. I mean, yeah, obviously the older the gun is, the more inefficient it'll be compared to modern standards, but even at its time, the Thompson was just kind of like a cool aesthetic. Not that useful of a weapon. I'm missing something back here. Oh wait, I did miss something. Getting Scooby-Doo up in this bitch. Bro was yanking it. Look, we can't judge people by their yanking behavior. Lest we be judged ourselves. Don't really need all that food. You missed Dart's wise stuff. What did I say that was wise? I think today I've mentioned how lead probably tastes real good. Hence why people would eat the paint chips and, like, you'll put in all their other stuff back in the day. What else did I give sage advice on? You killed old man Jenkins. Look at this Scooby-Doo. No one ever kills anyone. Actually, honestly, considering how much danger those the Scooby-Doo bunch was in all the time, they should have actually been carrying like a few guns on them in that van. They were Americans. They had the right. Game seems fun, like Five Nights at Freddy, but if you're actually allowed to pack eat, it's got a little bit of that vibe to it. Clearly has somewhat inspiration beyond Bioshock. It's decent. And for an indie shooter, like it's still early in it as well, it's going to pick up later from what I saw in the trailer. Seems like you can, you know, you'll get your good 10 minutes out of it, or maybe a couple hours. Guest services.
Another letter. Charlotte, I tried knocking. I wanted to thank you for the biscuits. Yes, they were a bit overbaked, but lucky for you, I always liked a bit of crunch.
Mystery Gang and Scooby-Doo were hippies, though. They're more. Were they hippies? Or they like? There's no way Fred was a hippie dressed like that.
Truthfully, I could never ask that of anyone.
Like the only hippies in that group were the dog, Scooby, and Velma. You're off to bed, hey Jim. Have a great night, man. I'll stream you tomorrow. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. Also, Logical. That is one Twisted Tower. Thank you, Logical, for the 70 months of being us up. Alright, we got the key to the honeymoon suite. Sub, sir, you were a dom. I will allow you to call yourself that, but you still sub to me. Love this way. You know what? Circuses should come with, like, love hotels. When you think about it. What else are the parents gonna be doing? Seems their trap was foiled by my ability to float in midair. Get fucked, losers. You mean like cat houses? You could have cat houses too, but like love hotels. It would work, alright? Boy.
Welcome to the real boy station.
What do we want? Crease
No strings are attached, sir.
Reload speed for this isn't that bad, so I don't really want to put money into that. And I don't really need more bullets for it, so I guess we'll put it into this now.
More power, more power. Yeah. You.
What a beauty.
Ooh, this one's a doozy.
Ooh.
Look at you, chap. Pleasure doing business, big guy.
I want to see what this game does for a boss fight. Hey Dart, is this the best game you've played since The Force Unleashed? What have I played also since The Force Unleashed? I don't quite recall. I mean, Halo, the main campaign of Halo wasn't, you know, really anything bad outside the final 3 levels, which have always sucked. But no, this is decent for an indie game. I'm only going to do one stream of this, though. I don't plan to make it like a multi-stream affair. Dave, is that you?
Charlotte?
Charlotte. You're turning violet, Charlotte. Wait, no. Violet, no. Wait. For some reason I think of Charlotte as almost like a Willy Wonka. Someone has made like a Willy Wonka themed shooter, right? We need the green key, which is over there, which means we go this way. MySpace is coming back, but are you going to use it though? I mean, I don't know what would you do with a MySpace at this point? Other than to be like, here's an alternative to Facebook. Does all the things that Facebook does. Even is that onion rings and dip? Don't know, I miss old YouTube when you could color customize your page. Oh, you mean when you could, like, yeah, there were, I was like, what, the mid to late 2000s of YouTube? Now you can just change your banner, and eventually they'll probably take that away from you. Not that many people bothered looking at your fancy banners on YouTube back then. We recommend Twisted Tower. It looks, if you want like an indie first-person shooter, yeah, it's pretty solid. Nothing wrong with it. Especially if you have like a BioShock itch. Oh, shit, stop, I don't need that much ammo. There's a lot of wasted ammo. Alright, see how that ability works now. Also, this game's pretty cheap. Really does. Yeah, it's meant to like. It doesn't really play like BioShock. If I'm being honest, though, it does look like a BioShock, but gameplay-wise, is not it. twistiest tune, the Huggy Bears. What's the story of this game? Our wife, or like a woman we asked to marry us, was kidnapped and taken to this tower, but this also might just be happening inside of our head. There's hints that there's some psychological stuff of it. And maybe one of us is in the insane asylum. How much ammo do I have? Don't really need to spend my tickets on that. Save me from the Twisted Beast.
Poster for the Twisted Tower film. I remember this alien demon thing. Definitely freaked Charlotte out.
Like Silent Hill, a little bit of Silent Hill too, yeah. Hello. Yeah, thank you. Twisted token. It's time to get your first twisted toy. Use this token in the lobby to collect your gift from the Mr. Host, Mr. Twister. Charmsy cameo, because she likes, you know, she's very good at like just choosing her moments.
Hey, goldfish! Looks like you found that green twisted token. Mr. Twister is quite the generous host, wouldn't you say? You can use that down in the lobby to get a cool new toy. I'll see you in the lobby.
I don't know if I'm going this way or not.
A letter from Redwash Nursing Home.
My little goldfish, I miss you. I wish you'd come visit your old mum. Have you abandoned me like your father? Your Uncle Gordon hasn't forgotten me. In fact, he stopped by just yesterday. He tells me you've enrolled in medical school. Is this true? If so...
Why is the dancing so seductive? Look, human bodies are meant to like see motion. And, you know what? When you have hips like that, you just can't notice things. You can't help yourself. But the fact, I want you to realize that is a child, by the way. So, FBI, open up.
Let you brush my hair, Mum.
Bro, you just found a child, like the video game child's dancing seductive. Clown Casino. Oh, fuck. Also, think of the 200 bits logical. Sorry, that happened right while I was getting shot at. Yeah. Hold on a check. Zeg chat. Wife is calling me to see something cute. Dex is currently sleeping in the linen closet. Just y'all being cute and all. All cuddled up in a blanket.
Psst, goldfish!
Piper, I told you to hide.
You still find this seductive logical?
Finding clues, remember? So, I have some bad news for you. Miss Charlotte, I saw her getting dragged in that cage. Dragged by that twisted beast thing down to the Mermaid Palace.
The what?
How does his head do that?
Park. Remember? She told you it was her favourite part of this theme park. You really don't remember anything, do you, goldfish?
His head... Somehow I guess the mask always stays facing you, no matter what. Also, thank you, Logical, for the 100 bits. Comic Heart Robo Twins, enough said. Those change a generation, apparently. It's told to present this twisted token to you.
Welcome to the real boy station, where no strings are attached, sir.
Or maybe not to you, I don't know.
Size really does matter. Look at you, chap. Pleasure doing business, big guy. Welcome to the real boy station, where no strings are attached. Pleasure doing business, big guy.
Strangely good looking game. It's just like everyone likes circus colors, right? The harpoon. Had me at free harpoon shotgun. I mean, I like it when you have a shotgun, but it's slightly different. It's always a nice touch when they're like, you know what, we thought outside the box.
Another letter from Redwash Nursing Home.
Goldfish.
How is this game? It's pretty good, Dixity.
Gordon has paid me another visit. He tells me you've caused him some embarrassment at the university.
No, I'm digging it.
Is it true that you're failing in your studies?
I'm digging it.
He vouched for you, you know, practically lying to the Dean of Medicine. Therefore, he and I both agree you will consider transferring to his theatre course to save face. He runs the entire program and will treat you with some undeserved...
Mom, I want to be a doctor, not a theater kid.
Tells me you'd make a fine little nutcracker in their upcoming play, Mum.
Game is somewhat decent at jump scares, I'll give it that. Ariel ain't looking too good, chat. Not her best year. I wanna be where the... Just think of sad Ariel. Wait. Do I not even get to talk to you? Oh, fuck. I just killed well, something that called itself a mermaid. She alright? That's just a down on her luck Ariel, right? It's hard being under the sea.
Listen, chap. I haven't hurt her. Not really. She's snuggled up, safe and sound at the tower top.
Please, help me.
Oh, did you hear that? The twisted beast is getting hungry. When the clock strikes midnight, I'm afraid I won't be able to stop him from peeling off her soft, delicate skin. You see, he doesn't like the skin.
I just discovered adjectives like soft and delicate. It's always midnight. Well, it's like it's a significant hour, all right? You gotta give him a break. You gotta head out. Bird, hey, you have a good night. You know, hope you enjoy the stream. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, dude. Stay safe out there, bro. All right, let's get the harpoon shotgun. Grapple or crawl? Okay, I guess it's just a grapple gun and not a shotgun. Oh, that's a tool, not an actual, like, gun. Oh, here we go. Any sign of the fuzz? Hey, is Monty here? Nah, I think Monty's busy tonight. Can't be here for every stream, you know? He's a busy man. Mermaid Palace. You wub the fuzz, and he wubs you back. Alright, next stage.
Welcome to the real boy station, where no strings are attached, sir.
Don't really need... The reload speed is fine.
Business, big guy.
Oh, it's a fucking cloud! Fuck that clown.
Once upon a time, you died.
That is the dumbest... Come on. That didn't even make sense. I expect better, like, one-liners than that when I'm killing a clown. Sure, you ever try Korean Shin Ramyun noodles? Red packs, bought like 6 cases of them. No, I've actually not had too much Korean food, even though the Korean food I have had I've enjoyed. It's definitely not that long of a game if we're now reaching like the halfway point already. You're at your PC now with my grilled chicken breast? Somebody being spoiled tonight. You've had too much bullshit with the cops, firefighters, or you never hear too much like shit talk of firefighters. Everyone genuinely, they're like, supports them and likes them.
Water park, Vincent. I can still remember the day it opened. Guests from all over the world, screaming with pleasure, lathering lotions on their long, slender limbs, sliding down the slippity-dippity slides. That is, until the film came out.
This will be the very Bioshock level. Given that we're all going to the water here. A man chooses. Slay. A clown obeys. And I drop like a stone to the water. I swim like a brick and a dolphin somehow simultaneously. Like, sink immediately, one jump button though, and I dive straight up. Mermaid memories. Underwater opera.
Another movie poster. Mermaid Memories. Huh. Didn't know Twister made this one. This was actually the first movie Charlotte and I watched together. She actually liked it. Said it had its flaws, but she says it's a cult classic. I think that's a stretch.
This is set in the 1940s. I don't think any movie was described as a cult classic at this point because movies weren't that old. It's like they hadn't had time to become cult classics because you couldn't watch them on TV or like have a movie collection. You had to go to the theater and watch it. '50s and It's a Wonderful Life is definitely, well, this is set in the 1940s, and cult classic became a term after, in more modern times, to describe movies that didn't do well theatrically but then took on a life of their own in other media such as like cable TV or network TV or like in like VHS and DVDs, so you could watch them outside. But you know, time period when the only time to even watch a movie would have been to go to the theater, there wasn't really much you could call a cult classic. It was either a success or a dud.
This place stinks. It smells like chlorine and piss. Charlotte, where are you?
This guy does not like public pools. I'd do anything for love, but I wouldn't use a public pool. Just looked over and saw the word uterine fibrosis and I'm like, nope. That's not for me. Nor is that knowledge. Okay, I just touched them while they were standing there. I can understand they came up through me, but that's not even fair. Shinji, crank that. Don't need that. Maybe. Only 10 tickets. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, they can teleport.
Damn, this place stinks. It smells like chlorine.
this? Charlotte, where are you?
Alright, be careful of seahorses, they breathe fire. Makes sense when you think about it. Back in the olden days, major invasive surgeries were rudimentary. Back in my day, we had an ice pick stuck into our brain and we liked it. We enjoyed the ice pick into our brain. Such a simple time, you know, back when you could solve all your mental issues is by, like, you know, piking your brain. Just like a little bit of a little prick and it's all done. No more schizophrenia or like no depression. So I'm not going to lose all my health to the spikes. Little frontal lobe, look, your front, it probably feels good to get like, you know, a lobotomy. The brain doesn't feel pain, you know. Is this an outhouse? This feels like an outhouse. The Crimson Pearl, a private VIP experience. Cut that part of your brain that wants anything. Yeah, who needs wants? Just get in the way. Maybe these are steam rooms. Ride wife, and then what? Wife good? I think it was this way. So what's better so far, this game or Atomic Heart? Atomic Heart was garbage, but it did have some interesting design elements to it. I will give it that. The character designs were top-notch. The gameplay, though, not so much. That was mainly ruined by the open world nature of it, though. Like, if they'd not tried to do that, would have been a much better game. I don't know why is my new office, my left hand keeps falling asleep when I game too much. It's like I'm actually changing my posture or anything. Up there. And the music. There's a few tracks in it that were pretty good. But the sci-fi elements of it were pretty visually interesting, as well as some of the character designs. But the story, the characters themselves, and the actual gunplay was all terrible. A shart gun. A shart gun? I'm kind of worried to shoot it now. Okay, it's just a shotgun by another name. Sort of straight booty. Yeah, that is like a really fascinating sci-fi world completely ruined by a horrible plot and character. Is this what I think? Thank you, Duke Nukem, for giving us this joke that endures to this day. Your legacy lives on. I'm sure there's an achievement for killing someone with this. Might be chocolate. Yo, eat it and find out, bro. Nope, no killing something with that. We played Choo Choo Charles. I've never played it. It didn't look that good to me. Looked like streamer bait for the most part. All things you could reference in Duke Nukem. Why that? Because it's either that or strippers. Take your pick. Those are like the most notable two things in Duke Nukem. Strippers and like playing with toilets. Shit. Thank goodness they went. Look, it's you'll get a higher rating in the SRB if you put strippers in your game. That's how it is. Not everyone wants that. Shotgun rounds too.
Welcome to the real boy station, where no strings are attached, sir. More power, more talent. I ain't lying. You're looking impressive now.
Stun, hold the secondary fire button, release 2 shells that start off a stunning, stinking gas plume. That's why it's called the shard gun. Enemies of vicinity will be stunned temporarily. Careful, divers and spiders are immune. Yep, we have literally Is that really worth... Yeah, it's worth 28 tickets.
I ain't lying. You're looking impressive now. size really does matter. Look at it. Pleasure doing business, big guy.
No ammo for it though. Ow. It's a very sassy walk this seahorse has. Looks like BioShock. Oh yeah, the BioShock influence is unavoidable. It doesn't play like it though much, it just looks like it. Yeah, crank. There was teleporting enemies in BioShock, you're right. And it still used to be a dick. Well, you know what? In combat, they're using it correctly. It's not just a dick move, it is how you'd want to use it. Just like jumping all over the place. What is this game called? This is called Twisted Tower. It just came out today on Steam. It's pretty decent. It's also cheap. Keep in mind, I got a free code from the developer, so if you want to like, I'm liking it, I was not paid to say that. But, Phil, you should know about that before you take my word on it. She got like full of helium or something? Is that why she went flying? Yeah, do I have any ammo for the shard? I do. I can do a shard now. Alright, next enemy we're killing, we're gonna use a shard on. Literally farted in that giraffe's face.
I'm tracking now.
Welcome to the real boy state. Pleasure doing business, big guy.
Achoo! Achoo! Ah! That was a weird sneeze. How's the game? Hey, Chef. It's pretty sick. I want to say it's pretty sick, but I felt like that was the wrong term. It's pretty good. Oh, we got a time limit to get back to that. $20 tickets for the mystery item? Yeah. There we go. That's what I needed. Is this BioShock? BioShock inspired, but it ain't BioShock in terms of like atmosphere or gameplay. This actually plays more like a Quake clone than a Bioshock, actually.
You won't be remembering this one. VC Twister's sophomore film, Mermaid Memories, has critics laughing. From his over-the-top
Something tells me they didn't hand out 2 out of 10s or like do a numerical scale for movie reviews back in the 30s or 40s.
Bloated with self-importance. Does this prove his first film, The Twisted Tower, to be a flash in
Though
the
I
pan?
do like the idea of a 1940s IGN, just like being written like that. What's the deal with this Rosebud game? Too much sledding. All right. OG Marathon was amazing back in 00. You mean Bungie's Marathon? Didn't that come out in the 90s? Like that, like Halo is the one that came out in 2000. Or whenever that was. It's the first time you played it? Yeah, that was like a Mac game. Oh, I can't shoot from underwater. Game that knows bullets suck underwater? Yup. Not too many games realize that anymore. It's like, yeah, just let him shoot. Oh! Out of Tommy gun rounds. It's alright.
An old letter. Mum, no, I will stay the course and become a surgeon. Didn't you say that it was the theatre that drove Father from his own family? Vincent.
My favorite part of Dart's Miles Morales video is when he said he would be a great IGN reviewer. Was I saying that about myself or some character in the game? I think I recall that joke.
I'm having trouble attending to my studies, and poor Piper. He's not taking it well.
Yeah, I need that. Oh, thank you for the shit. Paid money for that. Also, thank you, Logical, with 100 bits, man. I've noticed that the shotgun enemies have like a rattlesnake rattle when they're about to show up. Hmm. Hmm. There, that's what it's for. Ah! Like I said, game's pretty good at jump scares. $13.26. Opera music, Dart. Was that your commercial? So thank you guys for the follows tonight. Alright. Alright. 13.26.
Crimson Pearl.
I was promised VIP access. Oh, new gun. The Marble Magnum. The fuck? Have I streamed Shadow of the Colossus? I did years ago. As well as Ico. Shadow Hearts, I have not played. I played a demo of Shadow Hearts 2 at one point. But not on stream, that was back when I was a kid. There's like a giraffe around here somewhere. Oh.
Your fairy godmother won't fix that one for you.
I feel like this guy's one-liners are for a different game and different setting. Dude, you're in a circus. This ain't Grimm's Fairy Tales. Stupid thing. Love this kind of music. Don't know why this old-timey stuff. Maybe you listen. Did you spend a lot of time with your grandparents? Reminds you of a time ago about how period pieces need their old-timey music. I guess we're like, go back to the door now. Where does a chain shoot from? A gun that I'm holding in my hand. Shit. I keep the bathroom locked? Madman. If it looks funny, it's good. It's like I said, it looks like BioShock, but it reminds me more of playing like Quake. The gameplay of Quake, the look of BioShock, the shit of Duke Nukem. There you go, there's how you describe this game. Magnum bullets. Or marbles, I guess.
the letter. Mother, I'm unsure how else to say this, so I'll get to the point. It is likely I will be dropping out of medical school in the coming weeks. Either I somehow ace this upcoming final, or the charade is over. I'd rather you hear it from me than suffer any embarrassment from Uncle Gordon. Vincent. P.S. Dorothy attempted to take her life again, and Piper's not taking it well. I'll make no excuses, but this is a factor in my inability to attend my studies.
Danger. Fecal waste. Shit. Look, you see a sign like that, you don't jump down that hole.
Oh, sure, Vince. Just keep making your way down the tower. That's a great idea.
Yes, the burger and fries in the fucking fecal waste department. Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Have I seen Minnesota? No. Oh shit, we're getting spiders. Some of you noping out already. Are we gonna get clown spiders? Are they gonna mix two phobias into one?
Psst! Goldfish!
Piper, stop calling me that.
But Granny calls you that all the time.
Granny is a very confused woman.
You know who's also confused? Poor Miss Charlotte.
Your sexuality?
Dragged around by that twisted beast all up and down this tower. In fact, I just saw her up in the clown casino.
Arachnoclonophobia. Ugh.
That was a nasty little cut.
That's a nasty mental illness.
Anyways, you're gonna need a ticket to get there.
Oh, this looks lovely.
Keep your voice down, chap. Ever since my babies escaped the circus, mascots have been disappearing in this sewer. I may have set the world record for the world's fattest spiders, but they're not stupid.
Thick, fat spiders. Hello. You're not gonna like this. We're about to get circus spiders.
Nope. You're about to get that.
Fuck that shit, I'm out. Nuh-uh. Choose fire, alright? Just choose fire. Choose the flame. They're giving me lots of shotgun rounds, so I think that's an indication of what gun I should use. I can fart on these spiders. I just realized that. I can shart all over these spiders. Wait, no, you're right. They said the spiders are immune to shards. Shit. God, this game is making me say sentences I never thought I'd say in my life.
Here they come, and I don't think they're ever going to stop. Whip out that shotgun and run.
Don't know where it wants me to go. I think we did it.
Good work.
Not too shabby.
Glad that's over with. Let's hope I never see them again. Another
Why are they following you? That was their zone. They don't leave their nest.
Goldfish, if you insist on becoming a surgeon, which I still strongly oppose, then I implore you to tend to your studies and send your sister to where she belongs. Everyone has their place, Vince. Mine, in this god-forsaken nursing home. Yours, whether you realize it or not, is in the theater. And Dorothy, that frizz bitch belongs in the madhouse. Ditch your bleeding heart and use your tiny piss brain. For once.
Love, Mum.
Mum.
What time to get another twisted toy? Use this token in the lobby to collect another gift from your host, Mr. Twister. What game is this? This is Twisted Tower. It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to like actually enjoy it this much. But it's pretty solid, low, like BioShock Quake game. Are we getting butterfly wings? We're getting butterfly wings, babe.
A bullet with a butterfly wing?
You my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady, be my butterfly. Baby.
Such a sexy,
See, pretty little girl.
No, he said it got me wrong with the tongue ring.
This is like our theme song, chat.
They played it at our wedding, per our request. And all of my friends danced to it. We were off smoking. Well, I was smoking weed. He just was like hanging out
I was
with
like
me.
summoning the devil at a
Yeah, we fairy wings.
jump and dash across chasms.
That's what I helped you find.
Yeah, I got fairy wings. Mr. Twister's magical fairy wings.
Hey, do you know where the drill saw is? Where the drill?
It's actually up in your office on your table.
Ah.
Also, you've been asked, have you ever watched Orange County with Colin Hanks and Jack Black?
That movie sounds really familiar, so I think so, but I can't remember it. But maybe.
Sounds like it's one of his Jack Black's earlier movies.
Yeah, that sounds really.
I think I remember like seeing that.
It sounds very familiar. I just can't place it in my head.
All right, so we got double jump or double jump.
We got double jump.
Lucky married, then that means Dart, my man. That's right.
Earlier, but I assume you were tending to your dear sister.
My wife.
Who's Claudio Bias?
Someone who like knows me and is very happy I am married.
Yay.
But my screenwriting gig hasn't paid
Oh,
nearly
my
as well as
man.
I'd
My
hoped.
man.
And
Also
I
bought a
found
house too.
School Rock was wonderful. Yeah.
Unable to pay rent.
Smashing Pumpkins, great. Cool Kids
My
never had the
eviction
time.
is effective tomorrow, and
Tomorrow.
I'd appreciate
Tomorrow.
your help in moving some of my heavier belongings. I'm going to
Ciao,
miss you,
Bella,
Vince,
Bella.
and I look forward to saying a proper
Lucky.
goodbye,
No, wait.
Charlotte.
What is it?
I was reading an older message that you had on accident. House reveal? We could do that.
Yeah, once it's fully
Once it's
like.
all decorated. We're like, I'd say like 80% done.
It's really just the dining room, isn't it?
The dining room. We discovered like Luna needed a bench under two windows. We gotta put some curtains up. We gotta build our deck furniture and get a grill. My mom said actually that it's good that we haven't gotten it yet because after Labor Day during Labor Day there's gonna be a ton of sales on grills
Oh yeah.
at the end of summer.
Yeah, you're right.
So we should just wait until then.
Wait until then.
Mhm.
I'm done.
And then we can get a good deal.
Yeah, no problem.
You guys never leave the second floor. Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
I honestly, Chad, I couldn't sleep last night because my wrist, I sprained my wrist actually, like it's bruised right now from doing all like the furniture lifting and then going to auditions and doing like dance moves that involve a lot of like this. So I actually have like a bruise on it and I couldn't sleep. And I was like just wandering around the house kind of like late at night and like I just couldn't believe how nice everything was.
Yeah. And her office is up on the attic, so she goes, you know.
I go to
And we spent a lot of time on the first floor. Also, clown casino ticket.
That's great.
What should we go into? You said we're going to a casino that you're invited to for the.
Oh yeah, that's
wherever,
right.
like-
I got into Guys and Dolls, and so as part of our like cast bonding, we're going to a local casino to like get dressed up and
Get into the mood.
yeah, get into the vibe. I'm gonna put on a gown and or like a cocktail dress, and Dart'll get all snazzy, and we'll
Yeah.
go not play really gambling. We'll like get free drinks, and then I'll try to play a hold'em table.
Texas Hold'em.
Yep, I'm good at hold'em.
I guess I leave this place.
I'll make sure my wife calls me auditions too when she gets there. Dart said you guys live in a poltergeist house.
I said I wouldn't mind living in a poltergeist house. I have not experienced any supernatural phenomenon yet.
I'm not either. I got a little like, uh-oh, with that ghost one time in the bathroom, but
Really? You didn't tell me about this.
I did for a second, but I always dismiss my feelings like that.
Like, if there's a ghost and you think you see one, I want to know about it.
I didn't think I saw one. I thought I felt one.
Hmm.
I don't see them. But I
You don't see dead people?
No, I don't see dead people, but I feel them when they're like around and they want my attention.
Makes sense.
And they don't scare me. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, hey, what's up?
Fuck you, ghost.
No, I just figure it's probably another person. Like, it's probably just some other human being that's like, you know, plane trapped or something, and it's just like, hey, what are you all about? Because you're in my space. And like I did a show chat in a mausoleum, and I sang songs in Gaelic from World War II in that play in the mausoleum. I am sure if you can summon spirits, that probably got their attention. And I figured, honestly, that I was just giving them like a show, like that they probably never got live theater like rolling through their house. So that like,
Here,
if
$5 on black from me.
ooh,
Hey, Dime, they give the $5 tip.
but yeah, I figured like, I don't know, if there were spirits and they were aware of me, that like maybe I was at least giving them like a fun show.
Yeah.
Something entertaining, something moving.
Not a bad way of thinking about it.
Yeah. And then one time I had a weird experience with a Ouija board by myself, actually.
Spooky Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a Milton Bradley's Ouija board?
No.
Or was it like a legitimate one?
Mm-hmm. My grandma had it. I lived in a big house and it had a double walk-in closet. And there were lights were on in there. And I was talking to the Ouija board and I asked it if I could leave because I had read in like a teen Wiccan book that you shouldn't just like walk away from your Ouija board because that's kind of like me doing
Irish goodbye.
like this, like that. That's literally what walking away from. It's like just leaving in the middle of a sentence. So it's very rude.
Just leave the ghost hanging.
And so I was like, hey, I'm going to go now. Can I leave? And it said no, which I don't think I would tell myself no.
I want to make the first Monopoly board meant to play with like ghosts. So it's like a mixture of it's like a mixture of a Ouija board with a Monopoly board. So you're it's like taking ghosts, like if they live there, like I'm going to take your property and charge you rent.
all of the evil capitalist ghosts.
It's like, yeah, it seems like this could work. It's for people who don't have friends but want to play board games.
But yeah, I said, it said no, and I was like, why? And it said light, and I was like, what light? And it was like closet, and I looked over and the light was on in the closet, so I went and turned the light off in the closet, and I was like, can I go now? And it was like, goodbye.
Yeah, later.
It went to the goodbye thing in the middle.
I just invented a game to ruin every family.
Aren't you meant not to use a Ouija board alone? I mean, they say that, but I don't know. I think if you're like, as long as you're not trying to invite the devil into you,
well, they say
like
that
an evil spirit, you're like, cool.
Well, they say that because they need one of you to actually like just be playing the the role of the ghost and moving it. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit there.
But yeah, that was like my Ouija board experience. I definitely have like sensed ghosts before. I definitely had sleep paralysis. So take that for what you will.
Yeah, we're halfway through this game actually.
You are?
Yep, there's like these are the levels, and we're now in the clown casino.
Daria was a great cartoon. I loved that cartoon. I actually, in our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, I just got possessed by a spirit that apparently acts like Daria, so I have to act like Daria in the next.
Oh yeah.
In the next round, which I'm kind of looking forward to. That's awesome.
I would not go to the clown casino though.
So, do you and Lucky believe in ghosts? I'm not sure if I do.
I don't.
I believe that there's something, but that we don't really grasp what the fuck it is. So I don't think our concept of what ghosts are really what ghosts
See, I love horror, but I don't believe in any of it. I just love the idea of it. But me liking it means I know none of it's real. So I don't believe in ghosts or supernatural stuff.
Yeah, for me, my concepts of spirituality are very much like there's meant to be mysteries. We're not going to get it. I very much believe it's like in Dumb and Dumber when he's like, Samsonite, I was way off. Like that, I think that's kind of how it is. I think there is something, but I don't think that we can really grasp what the fuck it is.
I think it's why horror doesn't actually scare me, is because I don't believe in any of it being real. So I've never felt threatened by it.
Yeah, I just feel like we're not, like, I don't know, we're not that, we're pretty cool.
I'm open to change.
We're not meant to understand everything or speak for everything.
Hey, I'm open to changing my mind if I ever see something that just like nothing happens. So, hey, Monty, how's it going?
Hey, Monty. All right, I have to keep working.
You put a motorized Ouija board pointer in there, watch them freak the fuck out when it keeps moving. Well, wouldn't they hear, like, they're probably gonna feel the machine vibrations though, wouldn't they? I feel like that'd give it away. Like, you'd have to make that be a very, very smooth motor. Or just have it be a magnet on the table. Ugh. There's an air bearing? I'm not really familiar with that. Oh, I've been doing darting. Well, I've been finishing up the 007 video, and I'm happy to say that I'll be coming out on Patreon tomorrow. So if you're not a Patreon yet, or a Patreon member, go do that, because you'll get to watch it first, and it'll come to YouTube a day or so after that. And after that, I'm going to be getting to work on the next, actually Patreon exclusive video on Mystery of the Druids, to get that out real quick before the next big wave of games coming out. I got a lot of game videos I got to make soon, because this next few months are actually kind of packed. I'm going to be doing essentially 2 videos a month, just to get it all out there and like make the best use of like, the time, and hey, things are looking good. So that's my current, outlook. And also the house is coming together nicely. We've almost got it the way we want. Yeah, I'm also going to be going to like a convention sometime next month with a friend who wanted to like, dress up and stuff. Oh damn, I say that like it's like I used to do 2 videos a month all the time. That was actually my modus operandi for years. I've only fallen out of it in the past couple. So it's actually just me returning to what I used to do. It's a bearing, but instead of rolling on steel balls, it rolls on pressurized air. It feels like that needs a lot of machinery to keep it working though. How's the American dream feeling? It feels good to own a home, I will say that much. Knowing you have a piece, somewhere that's all yours and not a rental. It is a different feeling, I can say that. Dartigan cosplay, yes. I will actually be going as Wesker, because it's a Resident Evil theme that our group is using. But things are going well. Am I talking to you? I'm talking to everybody. W homeowners. Like, I'm still just amazed we got such a nice home, too. I thought if I ever did buy a home, it'd be a lesser home. So this is right in the area I wanted to live in. There was an ice cream truck yesterday, chat. You know the old-fashioned one where they play the jingle and drive around the neighborhood to get people to come out and like flag them down to buy ice cream? There was an actual ice cream truck that drove by our house, like playing the jingle. And I was like, I thought that only existed in like TV and entertainment. I've never seen that before, but it's real. It was like literally drove by our house. I was like lucky even like you'll called me to come see it. Get those once in a while. Apparently it's just something that like this, because it's a neighborhood we live in, has a lot of like kids in it. It's just like, hey, it's a business opportunity. One in your neighborhood ever so often. I know food trucks have become like a popular thing now, but I've never seen like the ice cream truck that just drives around playing the jingle to call the kids to the yard. You need a Chris there? Oh, actually my friend Zach, who is also my best man, who's a much more stocky individual than me, will be going as Chris, and I'll be going as Wesker. Lucky will be going as Rebecca in her green gym outfit, actually. So, like, Wesker's, like, goon bait photo. Quote from Taxi Driver: when Travis is literally losing his mind, he's pretending the person in the mirror is someone he wants to kill. Oh, yeah, I know what scene you're talking about. Hear the ice cream truck once in a while? Yeah, like, that's the first time I've ever, in my life, experienced an ice cream truck playing the jingle. Like, I've seen it in TV and movies, but never actually was, been there for it. It wasn't a panel van. It was like an ice cream truck. It was actually like a made up, like van with like the custom art on the side advertising their like product and business, playing the jingle as it like drove around the neighborhood. Do you not like reading my comments? It makes me sad. There is no one person I ever like ignore the comments of, Madison. There's just sometimes the chat is, you keep in mind I have 3 separate chats I'm reading: YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. And I can't read everything. There is limitations. Like, I'm getting in a single night of streaming, I will get several thousand comments, and I can't possibly read all of them. I don't single anyone out for ignoring though, just so don't feel bad about it. Sometimes it's just a matter of timing. Like, you send a message, and I'm playing the game, or I'm looking at someone else's at this same time. It's best if you like want to direct a message at me, if you actually at me by putting at Dartigan, like you see Monty did up there. I'm more likely to see it when I look over, because it puts a big orange like name there for me to read. So consider that doing that. But I'm not ignoring you. You guys seen the new Eli Roth movie called... I kind of forgot that he still makes movies, actually. Like, I remember seeing, like, was it Cabin Fever back in the day? That he made? The one where, like, the people, like, just killing each other in a cabin because of flesh-eating disease. There used to be slushy trucks and ice cream trucks. Well, hey, like I said, next time that ice cream truck comes by, I'm getting me an ice cream from it. I gotta at least do that once in my life. You love me? Well, hey, well, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. But yeah, no, hey, I hope to see you next time. I hope, like, me not seeing your comments didn't convince you otherwise. I can do no wrong. Oh, I can. Trust me, I can in half. Just because I'm a content creator don't make me perfect. Am I playing this tomorrow? I'm considering it, actually, because I should be able to finish it tomorrow. I think I'm almost done with it. I'm like halfway through. So I might just do one more stream of this to finish it off before moving on to something else. Also, I'm Music Official. Thank you for your thank you for your follow, and Pittsburgh 3D Prints. Thank you for your gifted sub, Mayo McNasty. Thank you very much. This was a fun game. I might finish this tomorrow. I was gonna play a different game tomorrow, but the game I'm gonna play is kind of similar to this in that it's a first-person shooter. It's that game. It's a first-person shooter, but it's all 2D and looks like Steamboat Willie, a mouse PI. But I might just do one more stream of this to finish this off. But I am gonna call it there. It's now 11:30. I was originally planning to only stream till 11 tonight because I got a few other things I need to do around the house. But this will be the end of the stream tonight. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Glad you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did. Maybe we'll finish this one up tomorrow. But chat, thank you. Like I said, the house is almost fully put together and I have a video coming out, so I should be more free for streams over the next, rest of the month. So expect a lot of them because I got some stuff I want to play. Chat, all of you have a good night. If you're new here, please follow me on whichever platform you want to watch me on. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, whatever it is. Consider joining my Discord or checking out my Patreon where the 007 video will be landing early tomorrow. So go check that out. Become a member today. Thank you for the mods. Thank you for the subs, bits, Kick donations, super chats if there's any of those. Thank you very much, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, everybody.